Okay, this is classwork warm-up video 913, period 4. I'm going to have you copy all of the work, and then the problems in blue, I'm going to have you try those on your own. Also, listen for the 5 words. All right, so here we go. For this first set, you need to know what kind of sequences that we're dealing with for this quarter. You need to know that if I have a sequence of numbers and it goes up by the same amount every single time, going up by 3, that makes this arithmetic, that makes this linear. Those are all the kind of things you call it, but it does not make this geometric. That is not geometric. If I look at this next set here, this one is going up by 2, going up by 3, going up by 4. That is neither arithmetic or geometric. That's just a random sequence. It has to go up by a same amount to be arithmetic. All right, next one, if I look at it, going up by 2, going up by 3, going up by 4, just like the one before it, that is neither arithmetic or geometric. This last one though, if I look at it, this one, timesing by 2, timesing by 2, timesing by 2. As soon as you see that timesing, that makes this geometric, which is exponential. Any sequence that you're timesing is exponential, going to be one of those curves. So of that set, the only one that's exponential or geometric or curved is that one where I'm timesing by 2. All right, this next one here, I can see this first set going up by 1, going up by 2, going up by 3. That is neither arithmetic nor geometric. First word is surf, surf. This next one here, going up by 4, going up by, looks like, this one looks like it's not going to be that kind of pattern. It's going up by big jumps, which means this is a times one. So it looks like this one is timesing by 3, timesing by 3, timesing by 3. That makes this geometric, but not linear, not arithmetic. Geometric are those timesing ones that are curved, not linear. All right, next one. Looks like going up by 2, going up by 3, going up by another 3. That one's neither. And the last one looks like I'm going up by 6, going up by 6, going up by 6. That makes this linear. That makes it arithmetic. That means if I was to graph this, it would be a straight line. So of that set, this is the only one that's linear arithmetic. I would like you, for the first set you're doing on your own, try this. Look at it. If it's not going up by the same amount, it's probably not. It might be neither. It might be geometric. But again, look at this. Watch for the key. All right, next problem. All right, what you need to do is this guy right here. I'm going to have you look at the common difference number. This one I'm going up by 5. That is my D number. That's the number I'm going to use in both equations that they're going to have you write. I need to go back to the 0 term. I'm going to subtract 5. Subtracting 5 from this 4 right here. So if I take that 4 minus 5, that gives me -1. That is the 0 term. That is the one that I need. I have this first one here, I have this second one here, and I have this third one. I have enough to write my equations now. For recursive, I'll just abbreviate that. F of x equals f of x minus 1 plus 5. That would be the recursive form for this set. If I wanted the explicit form, I'm going to use the 0 term and that d number slope. So that number I'm adding, that number always goes in front of x. And then that y-intercept number right here, the 0 term, that number always follows. For this one, we want you to find the 35th term. So we're going to use explicit. We're going to take that equation and I'm going to plug in 35 where there's an x. So I got my 5 right here. I'm going to plug in my 35 right here. Going to times 35 times 5 and subtract that from 1. That gives me 175. And that take away 1 tells me that in this sequence, if I was to keep going to the 35th term, it would be 174. I'm going to have you do the same for this set over here. I'm going to have you write the recursive. I'm going to have you write the explicit. And then I'm going to have you use the explicit to jump ahead to the 35th term. You're going to do that for that problem in blue. Next word is wave. Wave. All right, next problem. Here we go. This one, they just want you to write the equations. So this one, 32 to 16 to 8, I could see that I'm dividing by 2, but we don't show that. We show as timesing by the reciprocal of 2, 1/2. Because believe it or not, timesing by 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2. So this is my first term. This is my second. This is my third. If I go back to the 0 term, 32, I'm doing the opposite, timesing by 2. Taking this 32 and timesing by 2, that should give me 64. And that makes sense because 64 divided by 2 or times 1/2 is 32. So here I go. For recursive, they just want you to write it. F of x equals f of x minus 1 times 1/2. Notice there's no division in there, timesing. Explicit, I got to use that 0 term. Remember, geometric explicits, these timesing ones, this is a timesing one, going to be curved like that, not like that straight line, curved, is the 0 term times, not plus, that 1/2, that r number, and then a lot of you forgot to put that little x right there. That's where you would plug in the value for x if you were to use this. All we're doing for this set is writing both these forms, forgetting not to put that x right there. Next word is blue. Blue. I'm going to have you do that for that set to the right. All right, keep going. Arithmetic. This one, negative 52 down to 36. The only way I'm going to get that is by adding, looks like 16. If I add 16 to a negative number, makes it smaller, which means backtracking, subtracting 16, where this is my first term, this is my second term, this is my third term. That 0 term is 52 negative, negative 52. Minus 16 is going to give me even bigger number, negative 68. Now for recursive, all I need is that D number. For explicit, I need to write the equation with that 16 in front of x. It's not a power. 16 times the whole number x minus that 68. I'm going to have you do the same for that one in blue. Next word is sun. Sun. All right, one more. For this one, They give you the first term. They tell you that to find the next term, you use the one before it and you keep timesing by 2. So all you need to do, don't even need any really work right here. Just take that 4 and keep timesing it by 2, but be accurate. Make sure you do 4 of them. 4 times 2 gives me 8. That 8 times 2 gives me the next number, 16. That 16 times 2 gives me the next number, 32. And don't forget, I need one more there. Times 2 gives me 64. So they're going to have you write the next 4 numbers in the sequence, knowing that this is geometric, timesing every one by 2. I'm going to have you do this one in blue. Last word is sky. Sky. Look on the class slides. You should see a key to all these blue ones. Good luck.